Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Croeso, boneddigion o boneddigesau. This is O Little Town of Aberystwyth, a serialised Louis Knight adventure by Malcolm Price, presented by us, Lighthouse Theatre. 2020 has been a difficult year for everyone, and we fully understand that. But if you could see yourself to give a small donation to help us continue our work, we'd be most grateful. But just be aware, everything is free to listen to. Merry Christmas. Nadolig llawen i chi gyd. O Little Town of Aberystwyth by Malcolm Price, Episode 2, performed and recorded by Lighthouse Theatre. The story so far. A department store Father Christmas has been found brutally murdered on the streets of Aberystwyth in the run-up to Christmas. And Louis Knight, Aberystwyth's only private detective, has had a mysterious phone call from the Queen of Denmark, who has asked him to investigate the murder.
Tinker, tailor, whalebone corset maker, rich man, poor man, beggar man, rock maker, druid. They all used to turn up at the Moulin Club, and Ravano used to sing to them in that dark, neon-blue dingle filled with cigarette smoke, whiskey fumes, loose trollops and stovepipe hats, and libido on draft. Now she was at a private nursing home paid for by an anonymous benefactor. I didn't know who. A high-ranking druid, perhaps, or maybe the mayor. I found her in bed, propped up on pillows, asleep. The winter sunlight made her cheeks glow like amber. Someone had disfigured her chestnut tresses with two childish yellow ribbons, the sort they tie to oak trees when someone comes out of prison.
Hello, Louis. She looks lovely, don't you think?
It was a nurse, with a fat, boyish face, standing stiffly and shapelessly in a white pinafore dress. The dress was too tight, and the buttons strained and divided her torso into segments like a giant millipede. Damp patches of sweat darkened the fabric of her blouse under her arms.
I made her look nice. I put some ribbons in her hair. I thought you would come today.
Oh, that's...
You don't remember me, do you? We were in the same class at school. My name's Glenys.
Glenys!
You don't remember?
It was so long ago.
Yes. It doesn't matter. You needn't worry about me. Why should you? You've come to see Mavanui. She's much prettier than me. Would you like me to wake her?
No, please don't wake her.
The ribbons are mine. I wore them for my second baptism. I knew you would like them. Are you sure you don't want me to wake her?
I'm quite happy sitting here while she sleeps.
It's no trouble. You just put your hand over her mouth and hold her nose. She wakes up in a trice. I do it with all the patients. You're looking well.
You too.
I've put on weight, especially round the knees. My legs were my best feature in school.
They still are.
Oh, Louis, you're so funny. I sat behind you in class for 5 years and you never noticed me.
Well...
I sent you a Valentine card, but you thought it was from the girl from the estate. You asked her out and she said no.
I remember that.
She's dead now. So they tell me. Brain hemorrhage. Well, must be going.
Come in! Ah, it's Louis Knight, isn't it?
Hello, Dr. Griffiths. I've just been to see Mavanui.
She's looking better, don't you think?
She seems to sleep a lot.
Yes, she does.
Is that normal?
Normal? What counts for normal in this town?
I mean, can't you cure her?
Cure? Cure, yes, of course. That's what doctors do, isn't it? We cure people.
You mean you don't?
Louis, when I was a young, fresh-faced medical student, I thought I could cure people. I thought I could conquer the world with my stethoscope. But now all that I'm really sure of is the depth of my ignorance.
But doctors are supposed to know all sorts of things.
Ah, Louis, what do we really know about disease? That cruel, dark, endless ocean of mystery. We are like little children paddling in the shallows, throwing sticks at the waves.
Can't you give her some pills or something? Or run some tests?
Tests? Tests? Do not put your trust in tests.
What should I put it in then? Look, I want Mavanoy back. We want her to sing to us again. Isn't there anything you can do?
Do.
Well? Doctor, what is it?
There is one thing. A daring new medical intervention. We'd need your permission, of course.
My permission?
Some sort of disclaimer, in case things went wrong. It's never been done before. It's incredibly dangerous. We wouldn't normally consider it, but to be perfectly frank, I don't think I could bear a Christmas without Mavanoy and the penguins singing together.
So, it's dangerous.
Of course. But then life is dangerous, isn't it? Have you noticed that? No one gets out alive.
What is this new procedure?
This.
A letter?
Read it.
Dear Father Christmas, please will you bring Mavanoy's voice back on the 25th? We are all great fans of yours at the Bryn Road Nursing Home. Best wishes, Dr. Griffiths.
We thought we'd put the letter in the chimney in the library. That's where he usually comes.
You're going to write to Father Christmas and ask him to bring her voice back?
I'm sorry, I know it's a long shot. We couldn't think of anything else.
On my way out, I looked in again on Mavanoy. She was still sleeping. I wondered where she went in her dream world. Perhaps she was walking across the dunes at Anislas, the day we had our first picnic. A hot, blue, sizzling day filled with champagne and strawberries and whispered words of happiness. Oh, hello, Nurse Glennis.
The name doesn't mean a thing to you, does it? No one ever called me that. You all used to call me Tadpole. Tadpole.
Oh, now I remember. I'm so sorry. Kids can be very cruel.
You never cared about me at all.
I did? I really liked you.
Really?
All the boys did.
Now I know you're lying. You never cared about me. All you thought about was Mavanoy. It would be different if I told you who killed Father Christmas, wouldn't it? Then maybe you'd like me.
You know something about that?
Maybe. Maybe I do, and maybe I don't.
If you know something about the murder.
I saw the ad in the paper. I don't want your lousy books, if that's what you're thinking.
You know, you're wrong to think we didn't like you at school.
That's it. Butter me up. Now I've got something you want. Typical man. Maybe I'll tell you if you give me what I want. Everything has its price, doesn't it?
How much do you want?
I don't want your lousy money.
What do you want then?
A kiss.
A kiss?
Just a Christmas kiss. I've never had one before. I've never had a boyfriend. There's some mistletoe up there on the light. See?
Well,
You look like you're going to be sick.
no. I'd be happy to give you a...
Oh, Louis!
Louis,
Fofanoy!
what on earth's going on?
You're awake!
Louis and I have been dating for a while now.
No. Oh, Louis, how could you?
No, it's not like that. It's not like it looks.
How many times have I heard that before?
No, I mean...
Louis' the best boyfriend I've ever had. He's such a dreamboat. I can see why you like him.
Louis.
No! No, 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 no!
You've been listening to episode 2 of O Little Town of Aberystwyth by Malcolm Price. The role of Calamity Jane was played by Catherine Mayhew, Tadpole by Non Harv, Llinos Daniel played by Mavanoy Montez, and the Queen of Denmark was played by Sonia Beck. The role of Louis Knight was played by Matt Addis, Saucepan by Philip Harris, Eeyore by Adrian Metcalf, and the Doctor was David Prince. It was directed by Adrian Metcalf of Lighthouse Theatre, and the music was composed by Paula Gardner. It was produced by Tony Davis of South Wales Audio.